An event, Kevin, about smart homes. Tell us about it.
So, Sharaf DG invited me today to go to their smart home stand, and they're really pushing this right now for like a lot of people to get aware of turning your home into smart homes. Now, if you know, I've come on the show previously and I've talked a lot about smart homes. What are the security risks involved? Is it feasible? Is it affordable? Mm-hmm. And so to give you some heads up, so the guys who are basically doing this right now, they're called HomeIQ. They're a company that basically they're not favoring any brand, they're brand neutral, and they bring in the systems to basically make a network. You could say like a mesh network. It's like one device communicates with another. So
that's what you need to make a smart home.
Yeah. Obviously. Mm-hmm. So my main question was, okay, what if I have a home that's not smart at all? Like, what if I have the lights with connected to switches? So basically what they do is they do these installations for you. So you basically, by the end of it, you have your iPad or your phone, you control everything from your phone. Now, in terms of whether it's secure or not, so I asked, that's literally the first question I asked.
Because this is the biggest fear of people, and we're hearing about this in the news quite a bit.
Exactly.
How computers are getting hacked, let alone if you are going to have a home that is going to be hooked up to your Wi-Fi and hooked up in all sorts of ways.
And your cameras as well, honestly.
Exactly. How safe is it? How much safety can you really guarantee around systems like that?
So in terms of smart home, so Norton, the security company, have released their own smart home device. It's called Norton Core. So what it does is basically it acts like an antivirus for your smart home. So it at least protects you from most intrusions, unless you have like a specialized hacker who really wants to take you down. That's a different story altogether. Then you need to call the authorities for that. But for most people who are, and I'm talking about the UAE region in general, because obviously this is something that's a big concern. What it does is it basically blocks intrusions from coming in. The guys at HomeIQ told me that what they've done is the engineers back in the US, when they developed these systems, they actually employed the use of ethical hackers to make sure that system's airtight. So at least their security is assured in that sense.
So the best hackers have designed the way to keep the other hackers out, basically.
Think like one. And in terms of cameras, so if you're not convinced that the security as well, we have something called an away mode. So if you don't want a camera to be always recording, what it does is the camera turns around, stares at the ceiling or the wall, and just stays there. Like, you can program the camera to like, okay, stop recording me. So the camera literally just turns the lens up to the ceiling.
Rather than sticking a post-it note on it, basically.
Yeah, pretty much. It looks at the most quiet area of the house, and it just says
that masking tape. Yeah.
Yeah, but I think it's pretty cool though, because I know a bunch of friends who have bought Amazon Echoes and Google Now devices here, and it's pretty cool when you have like parties in the home. You can actually program your lights to turn into different colors. You know, that's something that's pretty cool as well.
People do. We had some questions last week, didn't we, about somebody who wanted to convince his wife. How could we suggest he convinced his wife to let him turn his home smart? Maybe you need to look into this new system that Kevin's talking about. How expensive is it to start making your home smart?
So Google Now is for $6.99 in Dubai. So you can basically get it for $6.99 from Sharaf DG.
And what does that buy you exactly? You say it's $6.99.
So $6.99. So you get the interface, the hub where you communicate. Right. It's a communication tool basically. Right. What it can do is you can link to your existing networks and to your Google accounts. So if you buy that alone, it can basically tell you your calendars, your dates, your timing, if you have any flights, and then what you can do is you can buy add-on stuff as well, like lights, which are quite cheap if you don't want to buy them from here, because they sell those as well. You can get them you can get like a bundle deal from Amazon usually. And Amazon in fact has deals on their own device, the Echo. And it's not expensive to buy the hubs. What gets expensive is that you're installing supplementary systems like alarms or motion detectors or even door locks. Like, I know the door lock can go anywhere up to 2,000 dirhams just to set it up. But this door lock, what it does is it has a camera of its own, and it has basically an alarm system that trips off if you're not at home as well. And if it does, you get an SMS on your phone, even if you're not connected to the internet.
Which is actually, it's not a lot of money to spend for a system.
Like, if you really want to make your entire house smart, and that's like, we're talking about, this is excluding individual home appliances like fridges and washing machines, because I don't know why you want a smart washing machine, but that's
maybe you want to schedule it at exactly the right time to get it all washed.
The bare minimum, you can bring it under 2,000 dirhams. I'm just talking about lights, curtains, and the hub. Yeah. So yeah, you can get a decent smart